said run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said
Run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said
run when you run when you hear that. I said better run. I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Better run. I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that. Run when you hear that.
Good evening, everybody. Bruce Foster here, chewing the fat. Welcome to the show, everyone. And this week, I think, I have bitten off more than I can actually chew this week. In the background at the moment, I'm just watching in a chat group here all the girls who are coming on as guests, all working out how they can get on to Zoom. And it's actually quite kind of funny to watch in a way, but I'm hoping everybody can get in. Now, my only dilemma is I've never done this through Zoom, only on Facebook Messenger, but since Facebook Messenger changed its profile, or the way they do it, I haven't been able to do Zoom, Facebook calls, video calls, so I ended up using and adopting Zoom as a way to do it. So this is an absolute first. I have no idea how this is even going to look on the screen. So it is going to be very much a pilot. And I'm just watching the girls commenting. Some are on their on their phones. Some are on computers. Just a quick one for Claudia. Claudia, you shouldn't need any credit card or anything like that. If it's on your laptop, you should be able to use it through your browser. Go to the link that's actually already in the comment in this chat group. Sorry, bear with me, guys, ladies and gentlemen, everyone. Let me just get this, and I've got to repost this for anyone who can't quite figure it out. So this is going to be madness, but I think it's going to be good madness. And it's actually funny because in one of the groups, I think it was Jake's family page, and he asked for pictures of your moments of 2024, and I think this could be my moment of 2024. Now, whether it's a positive or a bad one, well, time will tell. Let's give it a go, and let's see who is already there and who is not, and we'll try and get everyone on the chat. So just give me a second, let me get it started up. Here we go. Yeah, Peter, I think this is going to be Peter Grant. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be funny. Good evening to everyone who's tuning in, including Dave Vennell, New Zealand. I hope your meeting went well. Alright, let's get this rolling and let's see where we're at. All right. All right. I should. That's me enabled the call, so there should be people in the waiting room. Oh, there's Stacey. There's one done. Oh, two more. People watching. Oh, we've got two coming in. That's me. Now, hold on a second. No. Let's see, well, who's all in? Right, okay. Guys, I'm just admitting you all now. There should be a few coming on now. Woo! Alright, there we go. This could be mine. Hey, how are you? Give me a second. Things are kind of all going a bit mad at the moment because of...
It's a bit slow.
This is going nuts. Sorry, bear with me while I resize everything. Like I said at the start of the show, I've never done it on Zoom, so this is the first for me as well. And I think there's probably still some of the girls to admit. There's Jenny. So here we got one. I'll move me. I'll move myself up into that top window.
Hello.
Right, there's me.
Hi,
Good evening, everybody, and I will get rid of that. 2 seconds. Sorry, getting rid of a few things here. Right, okay. I think we're nearly there. Who's missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6. 3. We're missing 3. Oh, wait a minute. There's Mel. So that's Mel. Who else do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we've got 2 more to come. Jen. Oh, wait a minute. I've got Janine and Angelique. Sorry, Janine, I didn't realise that was you.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm used to the helmet. I'm used to the multicoloured helmet. I didn't realise you two were cohabbing at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're waiting on one, which is... Who's missing?
Claudia.
There's Claudia. Yeah, there she goes. That's it. There we go. Oh, this is mad.
This is the best tech you've ever done, Bruce.
It's working.
I've actually really... I've impressed myself, actually. Yeah, I have, actually. I'm pretty happy about this one. Ladies, thank you
There's a group of
very
women on
much.
here.
Now, let's just... We're probably going to have some slight delays. So there may be a little bit of talking over people on occasions, but we'll try and roll with it. Sorry, Gav Bourne has just put up a real, like, I don't know if any of you guys or any of you girls are looking at the chat, but Gav's put up
Yes.
Gav's put
We're
up
going
a
to do
really
your weekend later.
yeah, I'm pretty sure you will.
Yeah.
Dinner's not going to cook itself.
Dinner's not going to cook
But I'm
itself.
just saying, when would we be cooking dinner?
Well, who was it that cooked the barbecue on the weekend? Who was that? That was Luke.
That was Luke, yeah.
So the boys are capable. Mind you, that's a barbecue. That's a bloke thing.
Yeah.
That's a bloke's territory, the barbecue. But the only time they cook.
Well done, Luke, and well done, Gavin and Alana, for putting it on.
Yes, well done. So, girls, I really want to thank you all for coming together at short notice. I only sent out the email or the messages yesterday to try and pull this off, and I'm really, really grateful that you ladies have given up the time. So,
having it, Bruce.
fantastic to have you all. First of all, we'll start. Let me get this. I don't know what order you girls have got it in, so I'll call out the names for those to answer, just to kind of help with everyone. First of all, how are you after the weekend, Sarah?
Hi, Bruce. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, that's because you're still
Yeah.
because you're chasing Janine. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Still chasing her.
Listen, it ain't going to be long. Now there was someone.
Right.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Who was it that finished between you and Janine? Who did I see?
I think it was Claudia.
I think it might have been. Yes,
Yeah.
I think you're correct.
Yeah, it was me.
let's go to.
I knew she would. She had that feisty spirit about her. I could see it in her already.
In the short space of time since Sunday, I've been asking a lot of questions about how the whole weekend went, and everything that keeps coming back was going on about, all the new riders that were there, and you ladies were, with the exception of Sarah and Janine, who are, dare I say, old timers. Yeah. Seasoned. Sorry, I'll rephrase
I
that.
think that's a full compliment.
Seasoned veterans. I think it's probably a bit better worded. So, but apart from that, everyone else was rookies. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Erica, I'll go to you. How was it all for you? How did you find it?
It was very nerve-wracking to begin with, but once you get started, you just get hooked. The ladies are so supportive. There's just a feeling of everyone's looking out for each other and there to have a really great time. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to the next one now. I think each of us are pretty hooked.
It's only 2 weeks. Well, there's going to be a lot of toing and throwing, people changing positions now that they've got the hang of it. So, game on.
Yeah.
They might not be supportive. They might not be so supportive in round 2. Like the elbows,
who knows?
The elbows might start coming out a little bit wider. Jenny, how was it for you?
It was good. I probably enjoyed the endurance heaps better than the little races because I didn't even go to the practice thing. So it was good though. Really enjoyed it.
I think given the fact that you didn't even go to the practice day and you still put yourself in there, well done. Well done.
Thank you.
So excellent. Alana, what about yourself?
Oh, it was so much fun. Janine got Gavin into it and I went and watched at the end of last year and I thought there's no way I'm ever going to do that. But we did the practice run. We didn't do the first one. It was pouring rain. There's no way I was getting in the water. But the second practice run was really fun. And the girls like, you have to join. We have to have a girls class. So yeah, it's good.
It's funny because the irony is a couple of years ago there was a girls class and there was 10 riders, 10 girls in that class. And I don't know, Janine, were you involved with that group? No,
that was the year that I wanted to, but didn't quite get organised in time.
Right, okay, that's fine. Sarah, you were only in last year, weren't you?
That was
so that was the year
time.
before that. So we had 10 riders there. If we can get at least half of those riders back to ride with you ladies, that's a big class of riders. So that would be awesome to see. Janine, how was it for you being back in the saddle, knowing that everyone's chasing you now?
I've got to watch my back, don't I?
They're gunning for you.
They did so well, Bruce. They did so well.
Excellent stuff. Angelique, now I know you weren't racing.
Have you got last week? Next time.
Have you had any designs to actually try the racing, or are you?
Yes. I actually, for some reason, I don't know, I just chickened out at the last minute. I'd spoken to Jamie about competing and just sort of my frilly pants were sort of flying in the wind and I went, no, not this time, but I'm actually definitely going to be racing in the next round. And so
another one on the line.
Yeah, another one. There's actually probably going to be another. We actually, I think, have had some interest from another couple of ladies as well. So we may be looking at least 10 startup.
Wow.
So that's going to be good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know whether anybody who's watching this knows this, but 99% of the ladies that are racing are all new riders, not just new racers. They're actually new riders.
Yeah.
Like Erica has only just bought her jet ski. She's just a brand new rider. Same with Alana. Claudia as well. I think most of, I haven't had a, because we all went out to breakfast the other morning and got to know each other. But yeah, most of the ladies, and even Sarah last year was a brand new rider.
Yep. Yep.
And racer. So
She's still.
just goes to show
Listen,
you don't really
I do have to say, Angelique, though, I think Sarah would fare better if she was riding a better ski.
Oh, hang on a second.
Hey, listen, I'm not getting into the brand wars. That's for you ladies to fight out.
We have all brands represented in this.
We do.
We've got Kawasaki's, Yami's, and Sea-Doo. So
and
it's
all models as well. Most models as well.
Correct.
It's not just all the high-end ones. It's the
Yes.
middle of the range and the bottom range as well. So well done.
I'm only riding a 130, and it was still a lot of fun.
Yep. That's what it's all about, and that's the way that some people like that. Okay, I'm hoping to get into the racing as well. I've got a problem with my knee at the moment, so I'm pretty annoyed about it. Well, the thing is, I would push it if it was just a normal injury. You know, if it was just a normal injury that I did in my own time, then I would just go, heck, let's just go and do it anyway. But because it's in work time.
Yeah. We need to have a little chat with Stacey because she is a racer on a Spark racing, and she also went from one race with the light Rex race straight over into the women. So she back to back raced even after.
We're keeping Stacey till last, so we'll come to Stacey in a minute. So while you're there, Angelique, now your role is obviously slightly different. You were doing what at the weekend?
Oh, yes, lap scoring.
Lap scoring. Listen, it doesn't sound glamorous, but believe me, I've got a certain gentleman up at Brisbane Kawasaki who was singing your praises, and the rest of the crew, saying that without you girls, he would not be able to do what they're doing.
Yeah, and can I say, Bruce, it's actually really difficult for those girls. It's like Angelique has been doing it for a while now, and we've had Monica help us for the most of last season, and she's come back again.
Yep.
And it's actually really difficult and stressful.
Yeah.
Everything happens so quickly.
There's a lot of pressure to make sure you get the numbers.
Great job.
Yep, definitely. All right, Mel, you've been waiting a little while there. How was the weekend for you?
Oh, absolutely loved it. Yeah, even though I come off.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Now, were you the one that came off just past the finish line or just around about the finish line?
No, that was Claudia.
Claudia again.
That was me.
We'll come to you in a second, Claudia.
I've got no video footage of that fall, so I can't even review it to see how it was.
I caught a glimpse of it. I can't remember whose video it was. I just caught a little glimpse of it just in the bottom corner, and I just saw the hand up. So, and then someone else in that same race was coming up behind you, and they were doing that as well, instead of continuing the race, but as soon as he got around you, they took off.
Yeah, that was me. I was concerned. I wanted to make sure everyone knew she was there.
You did actually, because you gave her a wide space. So well done. Awesome to hear, Claudia. How was the whole weekend for you, apart from your little swim?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was body is still sore, but I really enjoyed it. Was a little bit nervous during the week, and then once you get into the water, it's game on. And what can I say? We're such a lovely bunch of people, you know. It's just everyone's there to support each other. When you fall off, you know what, you have a laugh about it and you move on.
Wait until it all gets a bit too close and the point scores are getting too tight. Game on then. There'll be no love lost between any of you. It's all holding hands at the moment, but wait until round 4. It'll be boxing gloves.
Exactly. Round 1, everyone's.
You'll be riding around like those big pogo sticks that you get where you knock people off their horses, you know. That's what it'll be like, you know. Stacey, how was it for you, darling?
I'm the same as Erica. It was very nerve-wracking. I felt quite sick at the start of the morning, but towards the end of the day, I just wanted to keep racing, and it was all over.
Yeah.
I missed the enduro race, So I'm not sure how everyone felt after that, but I'm sure their bodies were quite sore. It looked.
Did you miss the enduro by purposely, or was it just?
No, so I got offered to have a go on one of the other Sparks.
Okay.
And I think I was just very excited and just didn't pay attention and just missed the race. So
damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And out of all of you, most of you, like Sarah, so the most experienced riders are obviously like riders, not racers. It would be Sarah, Janine, Angelique, obviously. The rest of you, what, you're all pretty much novices, or Jenny, have you been riding for a while?
A little while, yeah. Just 2 skis in, yep.
2 skis. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And what about the rest? So what about the rest then? Erica and Stacey, how long, and Alana, how long have you girls been racing or riding? Sorry.
I've only done about 4 hours on my ski, and one of those hours is probably the race day. So very, very new.
Wow, there's rookie and then there's rookie.
Wow.
Wow, well done. So what's the plans for moving forward through the season? Is it you hooked in the whole thing? You're seeing out the whole season and see what happens at the end of it? Sarah?
Definitely.
I'm definitely hooked.
I know you're.
Yeah,
Ryan.
it's yeah.
I know you're. And you get dragged along with you by Pete. Pete drags you along with them all.
I think I'm dragging him along now.
Yeah. Listen, Sarah, he needs a bit of glamour in his life, you know. he needs some glamour, you know. He can't be riding his Yamaha for. There's no glamour in that, you know. He needs a good-looking lady on his arm.
He said he's just hit his peak, so he's come back out of retirement, and he's gonna hit it big now. Yeah. He's just warming up, I think.
You've said this. We're gonna hold him to it then. Okay, so Erica, what's your plans? You seeing out the whole year?
Oh, for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely very hooked.
Sticking to the ladies' class in the enduro, or are you gonna go try and do something else?
I'm actually booked in to do the NA class as well on the next month, so I can have a little race against my partner, who I know will definitely beat me for sure, but hey, it's all a bit of fun.
Oh, you better hope he doesn't lose.
Oh yeah.
Jenny, what about yourself?
I'm pretty keen. I'm very excited. I haven't registered for the following round 2, but I will. Yes.
Yeah, you'll have till next Wednesday, so you'll be all good.
Yes.
All right, Alana.
I'm sorry, Devo. I'm going to be in Sydney next weekend, and I cannot race. But I'll definitely be there for July.
Okay. We'll look forward to that one. And Janine.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You've got to defend the crown. That's what it is. You've got to defend the crown. All right. Yeah. Now, Angelique, you said you're racing, aren't you?
I am. Yes, I just have to get over the thoughts of the screams in my head when I take off, because that's the.
Can I tell the story?
What?
Oh, listen, if there's a good story here, I want to hear it.
Yeah. Anj and I went out for a ride one day, and I said to her, "Let's get you practicing your starts." And she squeals when she takes off. Very, very. Everyone will hear her from the sidelines.
We'll need to get you mic'd up.
You won't need it.
Yeah, something about the takeoff that, my stomach, it's like being dropped from the giant drop at Dreamworld. And that's it. But so, yeah.
I've heard it's worse than that.
Yeah.
Bruce, are you racing next time?
Yes.
Well, at the moment, it's not looking like it, because my knee's still not playing ball. And this is the problem I've got, is because...
I don't need knees.
Well, it's like I said, if it wasn't work related, because I injured it at work, so I'm on work cover at the moment. So if it wasn't for that, I would have just went to hell with it. You know, let's just go out and do something.
We won't tell anyone.
Yeah, no, it's our little secret.
I can't afford to bloody re-aggravate it again, and I've got to get an injection into it on Friday. So hopefully that might help, but I can't see the 9th. It'll probably be most likely the July round before I can start thinking about doing it. So I'm pretty.
Oh, it'll be nice and cold for you. Scott's
fed
really
up. I'm pretty pissed off about it, to be honest, but it is what it is. So
we have a new lady joining us in the chat.
Do we?
We do.
Brooke.
Is she there?
Awesome.
No, we don't. Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the Facebook it says Brooke Lewis. I'm coming next time, ladies, as a first timer. Can't wait to
Where
meet
are
you
we?
all.
Oh, right. Okay. So we do. So we do. Awesome. That's great to hear, Brooke. Brilliant. There's another one. Perfect.
Excellent.
Then obviously Angelique. We've got Joanna Gillespie in there as well. I'm just wondering if she'd be.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
Joe.
this is it. This is it.
Yes.
So why not?
Amazing.
Throw the cat amongst the pigeons in there. Go on, Joe. Put your hand up.
That won't be the cat. That'll be the fox.
Yeah.
Mel, you going for the 9th and beyond?
Yeah, for the year, unless I get any injuries.
Mel, you're making it sound like you had your arm put up your back there. You kind of, yeah.
Oh, Mel, you rode so well.
She's the Kawasaki girl.
Yeah.
Oh, see? Touch of class.
It's pretty hot looking
Touch of
ski
class. Touch of class there, Mel. I like it. Claudia?
Yeah, no, girls are a lot of fun.
Hey, listen, the way I look at it is if we can't do all this for fun, then it's not worth doing. You know? And I think a lot of the time people get just a little bit too serious about it all, and forget what they're actually doing it for, which is the enjoyment and the fun of it. And I think when you look at something like what you girls are doing just now, and you see it with some of the other riders as well, but you obviously always inevitably see the one or two riders that just take it a little bit too seriously, and just lose sight of what the whole thing's all about. But like you girls and a lot of the other riders that have started, and this is the one thing that I've seen about this opening round is the number of new riders, not just girls and not just ladies, but even in the men's sections as well. It's been really, really good. But I believe the vast majority of the riders at the weekend were all new riders. So
yeah, that's exactly right.
Fantastic to see and fantastic to hear. So hopefully we can build on that and get even more. Claudia, are you gunning for round 2?
Well, that's where I am at the moment. I'm just following Janine. That's all I'm doing. If she does a wrong turn, I do a wrong turn. If she does
taking you on a little tiki tour, but that's okay.
I think I've seen Janine do a wrong turn in the past, but that was a while ago. But I think that was early last year. But she's not in the habit of doing it now, though, I don't think. So I think you'll be pretty good with her. But what are you going to do, Claudia, if you're actually on her tail consistently and putting her under a bit of pressure? You're going to have to make a move.
Yeah, Janine shouldn't turn around and look where I am, because when she sees me, then she goes, and then I struggle to catch up to her again. So Janine, please just look in front of you and
just
to the side and back.
Just throw the line on and just hook on.
We all watched Claudia ride up at Redcliffe for the training day, and we were all on the beach going that. Yeah. Here's the dark horse.
Claudia, out of interest, what's your background? Have you got a dirt bike background or anything like that? No.
Well, I've only gotten my ski about the end of last year, so I've done about 35 hours. That's the amount of riding I've done on my ski. But I have ridden. I've got my motorbike license, so I've ridden motorbikes. Right, and my husband's big into motorbikes, so I think it's
you
just
do have a bit of a background with it, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, look, it's not the same, but it's the same.
Yeah,
so
I know what you mean. Stacey, you gunning for round 2?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, look at that! Down straight to the point. Yeah. Boom, right in there. Good stuff. That's what I like to hear.
I'm nervous already, but yeah, I'll be there.
Brilliant. I love it. Listen, ladies, the background, I think you've all got a mixed bag. One of the things that a lot of people that have came on the show have usually always had a background in karting, go-karts or motorbikes or mountain bikes or something like that. But I think pretty much all of you there don't have that background, so that is really quite refreshing.
Mel does.
Oh, does she? Does she?
Oh,
Keeping that one quiet.
Thanks.
I think Mel did stand-ups too.
Oh, did he?
Oh, 20 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Listen, I'm hoping to be up for the 9th. So if like, obviously I won't be racing, but if I'm up, I will be going around getting some interviews.
Oh, you can help lap school.
So I'll be having little words with you ladies.
It'll be good to see you, Bruce.
Actually,
And
Bruce,
I've got a bit of a joke for you. We need you there.
Why?
Get it?
oh, his knee.
Because of the knee.
Oh, jeez.
That's so cute.
Oh.
That was bad.
I'll give you that
It
one.
was bad.
Hey, listen, that wasn't bad. That was actually quite a good one. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That was, like, I was actually slow on the uptake for that one now, until I realised what you meant. And so, bad me. Yeah, so keep an eye out for me. I'll be hovering around, provided I can get there. So, listen, ladies, I wanted to invite you ladies on tonight just to kind of recognise the effort and the commitment that you put into not just the weekend there, but what you're going to be doing for the whole season. It's the new kids on the block.
That's right.
Or
Yeah.
the new queens on the block. All right, so
Anything can happen.
yeah, you're the role models. Although I don't know about that Janine. I don't know about her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to get you on just as a recognition for what you're doing, and I think the more the merrier. The more girls we can get involved in the sport. It's very much a reflection of the ride community itself when it comes to recreational riding, because we're now seeing a lot more women out on the water than we've ever seen before, and I think that's just a real
Absolutely.
And I think the flow-on effect from that is obviously now is the racing scene as well. So I just want to acknowledge that and continue to be the guiding light.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce. And
Bruce.
All right.
Bruce.
Listen, I'll let you go. Before we go, though, I'll let everybody has a shout out about, supporters and family, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. Sarah, fire away. Don't mention that Pete fella. He's a bit dodgy. He's got a shady bloke. On you go.
Thank you, Bruce. Well, I have to put Yamaha Pete in there because he helps me put a beautiful ski together, and we've put together Win Racing 1, and it's a pleasure to share it with him. I also want to thank all you ladies and all my friends for helping me keep my chin up, and also Shoreline Yamaha, Patrick, Geordie and Courtney, Adam from Australian Jetski Parts, and also Bruce, because you're dedicated to the sport and you bring us all together, and I admire that about you. And I also, a big special thank you to Jeff and Angie from Nautical Image, Alan McIntosh, I think, it
McIntosh.
from...
Yep, photography.
Yep, and Craig from Zoomed Images.
Yep.
Because without them, it wouldn't last.
Definitely.
It would just be
I'm going to touch on that a little bit later anyway. So yeah, definitely with it's really important to have those three on board as well. It helps the sport. So thank you, Sarah. Erica?
Well, probably first would be Alana and her partner Gav for introducing me to the ski earlier this year. Had me hooked within the first 2 seconds. My partner Ben, who we're quite competitive against each other, and I get quite a bit of FOMO, so it gets me out there having a great time. And just these beautiful ladies who are amazing support and cheer each other on. Jetski Jake family, who welcomed us to other people, and everyone basically involved in the jet ski community, yourself, QPWC, like Jamie there. It's been wonderful.
Okay.
No, can't thank everyone enough.
All right. Nice words. Jenny?
Oh. Probably much what everyone has already said. Only it was my first day the other day on the weekend. So I think the biggest thing was everyone's support. Everyone is just so supportive. It's just gorgeous.
Okay. That's good to hear. Alana?
Mum and Dad, because financially that's how I have the ski. Gav.
Thanks, Mum and Dad. Thank you.
Yeah, Mum's in the chat actually commenting. And obviously Gav, because he got me into it, but also the broader Jetski community. We've got Janine, Onji, and the Broken Ones have been amazingly supportive, as I only started riding in November. So I'm just 6 months now, and they're really their hints and tips and advice, just general riding and being safe on the water to start with, was amazing.
I think you ladies that have been riding in such a short space of time, I think hats off to you girls for putting yourself in the fire, so to speak. So especially with the racing, riding is completely different, but when it comes to the racing, that's a different ball game altogether. In such a short space of time, hardly being on skis and doing that, I think is a true testament to your motivation. So well done. Janine?
Well, really just everyone involved with the club, there's so much work involved with getting it going and setting up the course and all the stuff that I guess goes unappreciated. There's a lot of people involved with it. Jamie and Dave and the whole lot, the water marshals, we couldn't do it without them.
Yep.
The two great lap scorers that we've got, and just everyone, and it's just a nice environment to be in. It's good fun.
That's good.
And George too.
I was just going to say, George, I love you, but I'm saying that on behalf of Janine.
Everyone loves George.
Angelique, I know you're doing don't underestimate what you do. You're not racing, not yet anyway, but your job is vitally important, so never forget
that. And I got to say, I do love a clipboard. Yes,
is it a particular texture that you like?
No, it's just, no.
It's just the pushing the
power.
Pen. It's just how you push the pen across the board. Is that what it is?
I love the roll call, because then I get to know everybody and get to meet everybody, and all the guys from the pros all the way down to the newbies. Everybody is actually really, really great. Jamie's doing an amazing job. The work that he puts in is incredible. The sacrifices. Marty behind the scenes is there supporting him as well. And it just was really nice to get to know all these ladies the other day on a personal level outside of the racing and off the water. We've got a lot of fun to be had in the months to come and into the future. And just come on, ladies, and also come on, all the guys as well. There's plenty of room for for new guys in the beginners. It was a really big field. But we
have a lot of veteran riders who are out there. They're not even coming down either. So we need to get them back in as well, who are not riding anywhere. They're not racing anywhere. So it's there for us. It's there for them to join in with as well.
Not only the ladies. We need riders of all the different classes. So come on over.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, Angelique. Mel.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank all the ladies, because without you all, we wouldn't be racing. And family and what everyone else has pretty much said and covered, but also I'd like to thank Jamie and Marty from Brisbane Kawasaki, all their advice and tips, and the jet ski community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice one. Claudia?
Yeah, first of all, thank you, Jenny, that I could drag you into this with me. That I'm not alone.
Janine, it seems like you've got a lot to answer for.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jen, for coming to do this with me. I think you're the first person I'm going to thank. And then overall, I just want to, say thank you to the girls. You've all been really open, really accepting, and, full of tips and tricks to help each other. So that's really, really awesome. I wasn't expecting that in the beginning, but it's just nice to know we are a nice community. And then I think lastly, I would definitely say thank you to my husband, especially that I'm dragging him with me.
It might be a good idea.
Yeah, thank you for coming to support me and doing all this with me. I do appreciate it, even though he doesn't race.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice one. That's good. That's good. All right, Stacey.
I just want to thank everyone, mainly the girls. I don't really know everyone's name, so just a big thank you to everyone involved, pushing me when I'm getting really nervous. I get really bad anxiety and very nervous, but everyone's made me feel like it's all about fun and stuff, so it's okay.
Listen, anxiety is a natural. Anxiety is a natural thing. It's to be expected. Like I competed when I was younger, and my anxiety levels were through the roof. But as soon as I got started, it was boom, game on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it goes out the window completely when it's the build up to it that I couldn't suffer. I couldn't handle that very well. So, well done for continuing on and pushing through it. So, hats off to you.
Thank you.
Right, ladies. I thank you all, and we'll catch up soon. Thank you again for your time, and good luck for round 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce, and thanks everyone.
All right, take care, ladies. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, wow. I'm pretty happy with that one. I've got to admit, that was pretty good. Came off much better than I thought it would, and I wasn't sure how it was all going to look, and it came out great, and hopefully everybody enjoyed that as much as I did. I enjoy every interview. I enjoy every interview that I have, but when it's a big group of people, it somehow kind of gets you kind of quite well, motivated to make it work properly. And hopefully that came across that way. So I thank the girls again for coming on. That was really, really good. Okay, so let's go and we'll have a look at our rounding up for the week. Thank you everyone for the thanks. It's much appreciated. It's what keeps me doing it. And now, New Zealand last week, I had been given a particular date on 19th of June for New Zealand, Jetski Racing New Zealand Inc. I originally had stated it was the 19th of June. That date is actually incorrect. It is meant to be the 29th of June. Oriwa Beach. I hope I've said that right. So that's the 29th of June, not the 19th as I had originally stated last week. 29th of June it is this week, this time. And then obviously it's still got to be confirmed for definite at Tauranga for the 25th of August. And then Stump Bay for the 13th of October. Now these are all enduros, 3 30-minute motos. So if anyone's thinking about it and wanting to take a trip over, for any of those particular dates, hook up, drop these guys a message, the Jetski Racing New Zealand, if you're thinking about it, even if it's just for a round or whatever. 3 30-minute motos. Worth a little trip over. It'll be cold, admittedly, but hey, it's something different against different people, and if it's what you fancy doing, give it a go. Alright, so that's over New Zealand. I corrected the wrong from last week. Obviously, we had the QPWC event that took place. Just a shout out, round 2 is obviously on the 9th of June, Somerset Dam again. Sure to be another cracking round. If you get the same turnout plus more for round 2, then it's going to be another cracking day. And so get your entries in. Those entries will close next Wednesday at midnight. So unless QPWC given an extension, but they'll keep you posted. So go to the QPWC Facebook page, go to qpwc.org.au and get your entries for round 2. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you all up there. And more new riders, even more returning riders would be fantastic to see. Would give a huge shot in the arm to racing in Queensland again, to see a large group of people coming together and just having a good time and enjoying the racing. So that's 9th of June, QPWC. Now, here's some pictures from Jeff Lakeford and his partner, Angie Clark. They were taking some pictures, obviously, up there at the weekend, and I'll just flick through some of them. And you spot yourself in there, then fantastic. Give these guys a credit. Give Jeff and Angie a credit for, if you're going to use a picture, keep the image in it, keep the logo in it, give them the credit. And like Sarah was saying in the interview, it's vitally important that we can keep these people coming back to continue to photograph and video our events or your races. And it's their efforts that help to expose the sport to a wider community. Whether it be Craig Milne at Zoomed Images, Alan McIntosh at Alan McIntosh Photography, Jeff and Angie at Nautical Image. They're vital for what you do. And how can you support them is contact them and ask about individualized packages that they can cater for you. It may cost you $30, $40 or whatever, but if you're getting an image like these on a regular basis, it makes you look really professional and really good, and it makes the sport look good. But if you're looking to try and get some sponsors, or you're trying to get some sponsorship, already have some sponsors and you're trying to give them additional exposure, then certainly by all means hook up with these guys and let's I know that Jeff does it for the love of it, and I know he sees a lot of new people there, and he wants to give a little bit back, and but it still costs him money to get there. And as far as fuel and that's concerned, he's got all the expensive equipment. Craig's the same, Alan's the same. They've all got the same expense, and the equipment's not cheap. So if you can support them in any way, hey, listen, they don't have to make a ton of money out of it. If they can break even, that's great. It makes it worthwhile for everybody. But from an exposure point of view and trying to get people seen by sponsors, it's a vital avenue for any rider who wants to get some contributions towards their own operational costs for the season. So if you can it gives you a platform to sell yourself to a sponsor, and these pictures help do that. All right, so there's Jamie. I believe that was Rob White out on his ski. I'm not sure who some of the others are. Just flick through some of them. Colbert, Dave Matichek, Rob White. There's Mel, sorry. Mel, yeah, it's Melinda, sorry. Yeah, so there's Mel, and that's her ski. There's Jamie again. I love that helmet. How good is that helmet? Let me see. Let's have a look at that. How good is that helmet? I love that. That helmet is superb. All right. So, yep, there's a good comment from Angie on the photography side of things. Yep. Technology advances that much that hardware has to be updated, has to be updated on a regular basis, and that can only be done through helping support these people. So we'll flick through a few more. Oh, there's Janine. See, colourful helmet. What did I say? Beautiful. That's a beautiful looking helmet. All right. Now, one of the little bits of feedback that I got from the event at the weekend was, and Angelique would probably be able to confirm this to an extent as well, is your numbers. Try and make your numbers more prominent so that they're more visual and they can be seen a lot easier. There was a bit of difficulty, I believe, with reading some of the numbers, and also one of the other things that came about that. But please bear in mind that when races are going ahead, try and stay away. You don't go near the judges while they're scoring, because it's a really big distraction for them, and that's when they miss the numbers on the skis, and then that's when all the problems start to arise. So don't go scrutinising scores and where you finished and all that kind of stuff. Let it all run its course, and then later on, at the end of the day, you could probably ask that question. But even then, once the scores are all tallied up, you can't guarantee that that's a position you're going to finish in anyway. So the advice I would give you is don't go in and distract the judges, the scorers, or any of the officials, because the pressure's on to make sure they get the right results for everybody. So please bear that in mind, and don't go not harassing, but just distracting the scorers. Okay, and really important, and make sure your numbers are really prominent. Oversize them. Well, they've got to be a minimum size, but nothing wrong with making them even bigger. Okay, all right. So let's go through a couple more. Somebody else is on an apex. Nice one. There's Sarah. Again, wasn't around. Some of the girls. Nice one. Fantastic to see. Great quality images. And yeah. Now, that's just, there's an example. So there's an example of a number there. I'm not sure who that is. Is that, who would that be? Is that maybe, could somebody identify who that is? I'm not entirely sure. So, for example, you look at that number from a distance. It's actually quite thin. Make it bolder. Erica. Right, okay, Erica. All right, so there's an example of Erica's ski. Make the number bolder. Bold number. Big, bold number. So it's more visible. Okay, from a distance, that just melts into the background almost, and it's really difficult to see it. So try and make it as bold and as big as you possibly can. Make it easier for the likes of Angelique or whoever happens to be scoring. All right. I've twittered on about that one too long. All right, so there's some more skis. Quality pictures as always. Yeah, look. Awesome, Erica. That's brilliant. Erica, I don't think you were the only one. I think there was a few other skis that had similar numbers. So just make them nice and big and bold, and make it a lot easier for everyone involved. All right, so that's QPWC. Now, I got this through from Maritime Queensland, through Rex Greenland. This is up at Double Island Point. It's a restriction that's been brought into place in, I think it's coming into effect on the 1st of July, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head when it's coming in, but they've now restricted this at Double Island Point. This didn't used to be, this wasn't 6 knots in the past, but it is obviously now. So please bear that in mind if you happen to be up that way. And I would imagine in the early days this will be getting monitored. So be warned that if you are up there and you're riding over 6 knots, you're likely to get a ticket. So please keep that in mind. All right, so that's Double Island Point. And in that red area will be 6 knots. All right, that's that one. All right, now another pop-up. This is a rec ride as well. If you happen to be up the Whitehaven Way, Whisper Bay, 5 a.m. Saturday morning, go to the Island Life Whitsundays Jet Ski Riders Group. Drop a message to Dion Luxton, and if you fancy joining the group and you're up that way, then by all means drop him a message and let him know you want to attend. So if he knows you're coming, then more likely you hang around and wait. Okay, so be in touch with him. That's up at Whitehaven, and that'd be a nice one. Hopefully the weather's good for it. Now, a few things happening in Jake's group. 31st of May, he's got a pop-up ride coming up. He's got 1 space free at the moment, and get in there fast or it's going to be gone. Tangalooma, Cabbage Tree, departure ramps, Cabbage Tree, just north of Jacob's Well, 8 o'clock. over to heading up to Tangalooma, and list's all there. Jump in, get your name down as quick as you can, and enjoy that ride on Friday. So now, Alana, what's the question? It should be, yeah, just put the numbers. You don't have to have the numbers on your jackets, as long as it's on your ski. The minimum's on your ski as a minimum, all right? So just like they put them on their, they've got them on their jackets because they've got the proper race jackets and that's what they want to do, but you're not mandated to do it. It does help, but it's not vitally important as long as it's big and visible on your ski. Okay. All right. So let's see. There was a couple other things here in Jake's little place. So they had a pop-up ride earlier today, down Cook Island and then up the Tweed River, and there was a couple of boys. There's some pictures there somewhere. I'll come to this one shortly. So race. Now, these are the boys today, out and about. Just a couple of pictures there. There's some of the boys, Jake and Luke as well. There we go. Ooh, little whale, nice one. That would have been nice to see. All right, so now Carol has also put up a list of upcoming rides, which are coming up as well. So 5 rides over the course of the next, well, we talked about the next month. Check them out. Ride 1, 15th of June, Brisbane River Ipswich to Tangalooma. Ride 2, 22nd of June, Gold Coast afternoon ride. Ride 3, 22nd of the 6th is also the same day as the afternoon ride, which will be a Gold Coast night ride. So they're good. They're good fun. Ride 4, Gold Coast, is the 25th of June, sorry. Gold Coast to Tangalooma. And Ride 5 will be a Brisbane River night ride on the 28th of June. Colmslie, launch, dinner at the powerhouse and through the city. Guys, make sure you've got nav lights on your skis for doing the night rides. If you have any questions, drop a message to Carol or Jake Braun, and they'll help keep you right. Guy, if you're looking to get them fitted on your ski, Jet LEDs, Jet LEDs can sort you out with a really, really nice professionally fitted set, which makes a huge difference, and you can get all the other fancy little lights that go with them as well if that's what you want. So hook up with Ant at Jet LEDs and see what he can do for you. Alright, so that's I think that's pretty much that. A couple more things just to finish up. And last week we talked about how New South Wales Maritime had suddenly decided to bump up the registration fees for jet skis. Now, a bit of an update on that. There's no guarantees, but the New South Wales Maritime have agreed to review it, and they're going to have a consultation with the boating industry and all the policy makers and see what can be done, if anything can be done, or if they're willing to do anything. So fingers crossed that might make a difference for the guys down there, and then it won't impact us, because again, like I said last week, if it happens there, it's guaranteed it's likely going to happen up here as well. So we'll see how it all plays out. So fingers crossed that works out good for New South Wales. And I think that's it. There's a few other skis. Jeff's pictures are everywhere. Jetski Safaris Gold Coast, looking for a tour guide. They're looking for a few people actually. If that's the kind of thing you want to do, jump on their Facebook page and have a look and see what they have. They've got a couple of positions up. Sales and marketing, social media coordinator, jet ski tour guide. So certainly something for you if that's what you fancy. And I think that's pretty much us for this week. just one final thing. Remember, support our photographers and videographers who are trying to promote our groups. They're trying to promote the riders. They're trying to promote us in a good light as well. They're trying to do the right thing for us. So I think the least we can do is do the right thing by them and help support them. Packages, whatever, you know, a little bit of reimbursement, something just to help keep them up to date. So all right, so listen, look after them, they'll look after you. All right, so here, let's wrap things up. All right, so got to finish up the show. Thank you for everybody that came on tonight. I really, really appreciate the effort. I'm continue to look for new content, new videos, new articles, new everything that's PWC jet ski related. You know, if I can plan things further ahead, it would be great. Videos, I'd love to share some short videos just to get them out there, let people see them. So if you've got anything that you want shared, please drop me a message, and I'll happily share them. If it's not the finished article, don't worry. I don't mind doing a little bit on it just to kind of to make it a bit more worthy, or make it a bit more viewable. So with that in mind, I'm going to leave you with the weekend video from Nautical Image. Jeff Lakeford put this together from Somerset Dam. It's a brief highlight reel of the weekend's event, and I'll leave that with you, and that'll be our video to see out the show. Until next week, thank you again for watching. I look forward to catching up with you again next week. When you're out on the water, stay safe, have fun, respect each other, and be safe. Take care till next week. Thank you.